Hello everyone, welcome to this class. Today we are going to talk about the trending controversy involving media personality Frank Edoho, his wife Sandra, and Nigerian singer Chike. This story has been causing serious reactions online, with many people sharing different opinions about marriage, betrayal, relationships, and public image. According to the allegations flying around social media, Chike is said to be at the center of the marital crisis between Frank Edoho and Sandra. As the matter is very long and complicated, I will break it down step by step so everybody can understand clearly. Before the public drama started, Frank Edoho was previously married to another woman named Catherine Obiang. They had children together before the marriage ended. Around 2013, Frank later married Sandra Oyema Chinyere, and they also had children together. However, according to later revelations, their marriage had allegedly been facing problems and rumors for many years. Now, according to Frank Edoho's side of the story, sometime around December 2022, he allegedly discovered that his wife, Sandra, was involved in a relationship with singer Chike. Frank claimed that he caught them in a compromising situation inside their matrimonial home. After confronting Sandra, he said she admitted to the relationship and described it as a mistake.
Frank further claimed that Sandra told him the relationship had been going on for almost 2 years before he discovered it. According to him, Sandra begged for forgiveness and asked him to move on, especially because he is a public figure and because of the children. Instead of ending the marriage immediately, Frank said he chose reconciliation. According to him, the decision was mainly because of the children and not necessarily because of public image. He explained that they tried to settle the matter privately without exposing it to the public. Frank also spoke about how emotionally painful the discovery was for him. He said he felt betrayed, humiliated, and deeply hurt. However, instead of reacting violently, he claimed he chose what he called malice, or silent treatment. According to him, he stopped talking to Sandra, ignored her, stayed out late, and emotionally withdrew from the marriage. Frank even said that he believed silent treatment was better than physically abusing a woman. He openly stated that any man who beats his wife is foolish. This statement came after Sandra allegedly accused him of physical abuse. As time went on, the atmosphere in the home reportedly became more toxic. There were allegations of suspicion, arguments, emotional distance, and lack of trust. Frank later claimed that at one point he completely moved out of the house for about 3 months because of the tension. Frank also narrated how he confronted Chike at a wedding event after discovering the alleged affair. According to him, during the confrontation, Chike appeared nervous and scared. Frank said he questioned him directly, asking why he was involved with a married woman.
According to Frank, after that confrontation, Chike later sent an apology message and was warned to stay away from Sandra while the marriage reconciliation was still ongoing. However, Frank alleged that despite the apology and reconciliation attempts, the relationship between Sandra and Chike continued secretly. He claimed Sandra remained emotionally attached to Chike and kept prioritizing the relationship over her marriage. Frank also referenced an old interview where Chike openly talked about preferring older women because they allegedly understand life better and bring more peace compared to younger women. Many people online later connected those comments to the controversy. According to Frank, the emotional pain from the situation pushed him closer to spiritual activities and church involvement. He even involved their spiritual mother, hoping she could help save the marriage and advise Sandra. But according to him, nothing changed despite the intervention. Now, after hearing Frank's side, Sandra also came out publicly with her own allegations against him through social media posts in May 2026. Sandra accused Frank of serial cheating throughout their marriage. According to her, Frank allegedly had relationships with several women, including actress Uche Jumbo and others she mentioned publicly. She claimed some of these relationships lasted for years.
Sandra also alleged that Frank sometimes brought women into their matrimonial home under the excuse of business discussions. She further claimed that Frank could disappear from home for days or weeks to spend time with other women. Another serious accusation Sandra made was that Frank allegedly pressured her to terminate one of their pregnancies because he was not ready to become a father at the time. She also accused him of emotional, psychological, and physical abuse, claiming she endured many painful experiences during the marriage. According to her, there were times she cried and begged, while Frank ignored her and walked away. Sandra additionally claimed that she was the main financial provider in the marriage. According to her, she paid school fees, household bills, family trips, and even supported Frank's family financially. She also accused him of misusing her money and selling one of her properties without permission. On the issue involving Chike, Sandra denied that the relationship happened while she and Frank were still together. According to her, anything involving Chike only happened after the marriage had already broken down. She explained that she decided to speak publicly because she did not want only one side of the story to dominate social media. Sandra insisted that as a single woman now, she has the freedom to date whoever she wants. On the other hand, Frank also defended himself by saying he supported Sandra greatly during the early years of their relationship. According to him, he sponsored her education and even studied interior photography himself just to support her business dreams and help her grow professionally. From everything both parties said, many people online believe the situation became a complicated mixture of betrayal, emotional pain, financial disagreements, damaged trust, and failed reconciliation. As for Chike, he has remained mostly silent on the matter. Reports say he locked his Instagram comment section and has not publicly addressed most of the allegations.
In conclusion, this controversy involving Frank Edoho, Sandra, and Chike has become one of the most talked about relationship dramas online. However, it is important to remember that many of these claims remain allegations from both sides, and the full truth may only be known by the people directly involved. One major lesson from this story is that relationships and marriages can become very complicated when trust breaks down. Communication, honesty, loyalty, and emotional maturity are very important in every marriage. Public image may hide many private struggles, but eventually, unresolved issues often come to light. At the end of the day, social media may discuss and judge, but only those involved truly understand everything that happened behind closed doors. Thank you for listening. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more trending discussions and analysis.